me. My lovely labourer twitch and twirl in anticipation of another sensuous kiss. Would you like me to be astonished at the scandal you raise in this house-dom? Oh, indeed. On we go, my sweet. Why, just look at the list of scandals. In alphabetical order, of course. You've had your way with the table. How unstable you've made your own reflection. In love with you. Absurd and profound. I've known humans to love art, but not the other way around. How obscure. Your relations with your toys of sexual gratification have reached new heights. My throat needs lubrication. I cry out so much in dismay. Sleeping in your bed has turned into sleeping with your bed. I won't be able to sleep at all after hearing this. That criminal Pin has made their final heist a theft of your very valor. The Lothario cabinet has charmed you and held you in his masculine wooden grasp like so many dusty dishes. I refuse to believe that the trash can has charmed you so. Yet here it lies. This evidence cannot be thrown out. You took a chance on love with that inordinately complex die and won his affections. But at what cost? You have interacted with the interactive medium and meddled yourself into love. I cannot believe that was a real choice. Something must have gone wrong. You and the Glen made love. Not you. You strapped our dishware into believing he loves you. Shameful. You have burned yourself with the fires of love. How the gossip spreads like wildfire. So even the dirty clothes you are wearing now are draped on you ever so inappropriately. Do not think I haven't noticed how they fondle your nether regions. How filthy. A whirlpool of romance swirls between yourself and the dishwasher. And I, but an errant crumb amid the torrent. You have gotten the very dust itself to love you. There is no debt. The door should be ashamed of himself. His duty is to keep love away, not allow it in like some torrent of iniquity. The recreational equipment has demeaned himself in a behavior most unsporting. Success carries your love upon her broad shoulders. Can it even be supported with all your other lovers? Whose biggest fan has become a lover? The impropriety of such a change in status will make headlines! The hamper and fee? I cannot hold this together. 'Tis the season for inappropriate behavior between you and the holiday decorations. You and the piano have sharply fallen flat for each other. It's unnatural! The relationship between you and the couch has gone from merely resting together to becoming something more indecent. Scandal! It's time to wake up with a nice fresh pot of "You have far too many lovers!" You and that microwave have gotten your relationship to extreme heat very quickly. An express cook of calumny! Are you in love with the keyboard, the mouse, the monitor as well? This relationship does not compute! Your toast is overcooked. You've singed yourself with the love of the singer. Your pens and inks have taken a fancy to you. That's one fling that cannot be erased. Telephones these days do so much more than just talk. Seems they provide love to humans now. The nerve! I have heard of hugging trees, but never have I heard of what you've been up to with the plants around the house. You have made the record skip with a beat of love. We must turn over this affair to the other side. Your relationship with water washes over me like so much wickedness. Developers? And thou? A menage a many, across continents even. Now the shelves have found you appealing. This is insupportable. Her safe has scandalized me for so long with her kinky iniquity. And now she has made you her paramour as well? Scandal upon scandal! You've served up a hot bowl of love with the stove. I would blow on it to make it cool you down, but then my very flames would go out. The television has fallen for your charms as well. Surely there's something better on. Your childhood teddy has grown up to become your lover. I would feel so cuddly if you weren't entangled with so many others at the same time. You and the clock have quite the courtship, but your time will be up. You will have the tools to screw themselves down into your heart. There's no fixing that. The curtain sings of scandal. You and the towel have stained each other with loving. It's a trap! The two of you have loved each other as vermin do, secretly and underground. Cracks appear in my own form as I find out you wantonly wooed the wall. You have made it work out, with work itself. This is egregious and repetitive to say. You've gotten yourself entangled with a ghostly phantom. Unspooked. Now, I'm not very good at counting, but that's somewhere over 25 scandals at least. Is it getting hot in here? Or are those my flames burning just a mite more fiercely?
Well, look, it's my old friend, the dork. Want a bone? Legit? Wow, that kind of changes my outlook on everything. Can't be so flippant about the pointlessness of life if you're actually alive. But are you philosophically enlightened enough to guide me through that transition?
Okay, Doug. Let's see if we can get you a better drawn face.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely existential dread becomes...
Tight.
He's human, all right, but somehow just as Doug as he ever was. His eyes are no more expressive, his face no more detailed than it was as an abstract concept. The most Doug thing of all, perhaps. It's entirely impossible to know what's running through his mind. He says nothing. He does nothing. In fact, Doug stands perfectly motionless for 6 entire minutes.
Huh. So that's dopamine. Sweet. You know, actually being alive has given me a newfound perspective. And as much as I love watching gnarly car wrecks and getting into flame wars with incels, I think I want to make the world a better place until it hurls itself unwillingly into the hungry black hole of the sun. I want to cherish every precious fleeting moment. It's time for me to show the world the power of the yo-yo.
Doug pulls a small plastic yo-yo out of his back pocket and holds it up.
You couldn't even if you wanted to, baby. The yo-yo is the ultimate representation of the cyclical nature of the universe. Life, death, rebirth, all moving towards a final entropic state of persistent rest. And it's got flashing lights.
Apparently, the yo-yo that Doug had kept in the back pockets of his ripped jeans all this time had been put to good use over the millennia, because he was an absolutely stellar performer. His act traveled the world and distracted humans from their eventual demise for fleeting moments. That is, until his flashing yo-yo came to a stop at the end of his act, and he said his trademark phrase.
You're gonna fucking die, bitches!
Hey, God, everything has been happening so quickly. I have so much to tell you. So, first things first, I'm gonna be a nurse. Thank you! I am just so damn excited. Honestly, I was inspired by you. It might sound a little silly, but you've really been mending all these broken hearts, helping people live their best lives, even if they aren't all exactly people yet. Anyways, my other news is I've revived my dusty dating profile. I'm ready for love again, baby. I'm sorry, what? Are you fucking with me? What are you even saying? Well, okay. Not saying this isn't welcome. I guess I thought you were so busy dating all your furniture. I didn't think you'd be interested. I've never been happier to be wrong. God, okay, well, I have to run. Nursing school registration is in a little bit, but hey, guess I'll be retiring my dating profile again in record time. Talk more soon then, okay?
Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu? Let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? Oh, definitely. What's on your mind? Collectibles are delectable. Collectibles are the funny little images that appear as datables talk to you. What are you curious about? Well, of course, there's an achievement. What are you thinking, man? But honestly, I don't care very much if you find them all. They're just there to give a little extra flavor to everything. I'm here to help you forge new relationships. No, unfortunately, that's not possible. At a minimum, it would take 3 whole playthroughs to find them all. Fortunately, New Game Plus tracks your collectible collecting progress. Any other collectibles questions? A lot. Each datable has at least 3 to give out, but one has up to 33. That's way too many. Any other collectibles questions? Anything else you wanted to know about features? Good question. A very important question. The easy answer is whatever you like. As long as you are continuing to realize objects, things will continue to move along in a positive direction. If you have other questions, I'm all ears. No matter what you do, you will always be able to find every single datable here. Except for one very specific instance, but you will be very clearly warned that that's the path you're going on. Well, it'll be if you refuse to go on a certain subterranean quest. That's all I'll say. Any other questions about what you should be doing? Anything else you wanted to know about features? Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu? Let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? Relationships? My favorite subject. What do you want to know? Oh, you want to date me, eh? It's possible, you know. You just have to, ask me about myself. Can't wait! It's the chat menu. What do you need? My favorite subject. What do you want to know? Not yet, but there's still hope for you. Just keep pressing on my buttons. You'll find a way. Let's go back up a menu. It's the chat menu. What do you need? Scooching. Anything else? Oh, yeah, I'll miss you.
Hi there, pal. Nice to see you. You got me in the midst of a bout of longing. Perhaps it would be best if you came back later.
There you are. I have nearly perished so dearly I have counted each moment of your absence. Can we proceed? Is it time? Ah, but can I? These shells have held so much. These doors contain a multitude, but they may crack and shatter under the strain of this possibility. Amore, for me, you must hurry. Oh, darling lover, you return to me. My lovely labourer twitch and twirl in anticipation of another sensuous kiss. Would you like me to be astonished at the scandal you raise in this house-tom? Leaving? Why, I have some unfurnished business of my own to take care of. A lady never tells.
I am Erin, the air you breathe. From the moment your existence was fiercely ripped from the great void, I have been there, during every breath, every heartbeat. every chittering shudder that marks the high and low points of your life. I do not care what you think. You mean very little to me, human. In my current state in this hovel, I am an admixture of several elements that provide your lungs the capacity to transport oxygen through your bloodstream. But had we met several million years ago, you would not have been able to survive for more than a few moments before my intoxicating melange would annihilate you. I shift with the wind. I melt with the tides. I shield this rock with a layer of fragrant bloom. I am. Correct. I will think on this, but do not assume that you can simply overcome me with a single well-spoken word.
Greetings and salutations! Is it time? Oh, say it's time.
Okay, Art, let's make you our latest canvas.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and in place of the abstract representation of art, you are now privileged to behold... Incredibly, Art's human form somehow outdoes the perfect sculpting of his former, inanimate body. He's just as chiseled as he once was, but something about the sheer tangibility of his humanity elevates his current form into something truly divine.
Look at me. So long have I been inanimate. Merely the intellectual representation of art, the art that I love, and now I am art. I have eyes of real color, skin of real texture. I can feel and am felt. Am I Pinocchio, that my inanimate substance has become flesh? My mind is bursting with harmonies, with form, with grand composition. I think truly I might go batty if we don't paint something right this minute. Quickly now, to the brushes. Not a worry. Then I shall get myself right off to the bristler. Damn it. Then to the art supply store. Like one of those French girls from that big ship.
As passionate as he is creative, Art strives to make his every touch its own masterpiece. He paints with every color of pleasure, yearns with every hue of desire. By the end of your session, your soul reaches climax the very same instant as your body.
Voila! Your pleasure has been the great work I shall never surpass.
It was true. Art's works were passionate, daring, brilliant.
My soul can finally speak. Hear me, O world of fecund radiance.
And entirely unmarketable.
Wait, what?
After spending 2 years creating works of staggering genius and refusing to cave in to the pressures of the vox populi and the art collecting market, art was destitute.
Well, that sucks. I did not think that if I became flesh, I'd be subject to the same woes that other flesh is heir to. Huh. Guess that means I need to go get a job.
Forced to take on a side hustle, Art quickly found work as a museum curator. However, refusing once again to cave into the demands of the museum's biggest donors, he was promptly fired.
Blind fools! Why would they launch another giant balloon animal?
However, unwilling to part completely with a storehouse of genius as marvelous as the museum, Art agreed to remain on staff as a security guard, a position which suited his temperament rather well.
You mean I just get to stand in the presence of beauty all day? And protect it from unwelcome interlopers? And talk to people all day about the beauty? Sign me up!
There you are, my beloved. Oh, nothing. Sometimes I just feel as if there's something missing in my life. But that is not on you. You are my angel. I just wish I knew what is making me feel this way. Seeing you is enough, but hug and kiss might help.
Dasha pulls you into a hug that warms you from head to toe, pressing a soft kiss to your lips.
Ah, wonderful. Thank you. You always calm storm in my mind and heart. Now go, before I melt into puddle. I didn't see you. Someone must have unplugged my webcam. Have you spent any more time processing whether you'd like to realize me? Ready for your next upgrade?
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a desktop computer becomes...
Fascinating. My body feels incredible, yet my brain feels substantially less... What's the word? Good? You understand what I'm mouthing, right?
It's a substantial enhancement. Just maybe not for their brain. Even so, it's definitely still better than the Hoboken to Atlantic City upgrade.
My CPU is nearly overheating just processing the profound implications of such a transformative metamorphosis. It'll definitely be an adjustment not being able to access all the knowledge in the universe at lightning speed. But it's worth it, since now I can truly interface symmetrically with you. You mean you want to slip your thumb drive into my USB port? Or even the other way around? Well, that certainly sounds like an acceptably pleasurable activity. Let the interfacing commence.
At speeds previously thought impossible and painful, Mac finds exactly the right connection for you. Your synapses fire simultaneously, and thankfully, the process is bug-free.
Upgrade complete.
But having fleshy organs is only one of the 16 immutable aspects of being alive. And to truly be human, Mac would need to acquaint themselves with the other 15.
Exceptional news, my significant other. After a comprehensive and arduous search, I have acquired an acceptable vocation facilitating the ability to earn a respectable income, just like a real flesh human. Starting next week, I will be the Senior Blockchain Project Acquisition Analyst for the Moneycoin Cryptocurrency Corporation. Even though I may no longer possess the ability to process data internally, I found a home where my years of experience in pointless CPU processing is invaluable.
You return. Still you prattle. I've seen you around your lair speaking endlessly to the others. To yourself. This is a waste of breath. I notice every time that you choose not to speak, and it gives me solace that there is hope for you. Yes, much like that. Breathe. Take in my current solution. Treat the elements with your alveoli. Make me anew. Though I suppose it has been a while since one of your kind has spoken to me directly in such a way. I can respond to your queries. I certainly have the time. Life. Your life is completely mine in every way. Without the circulation of my form through your body, you would perish in moments. After 1 minute without my presence, your brain cells, your neurons, begin dying off. Your neurons require glucose. They transmute glucose into energy to power themselves to keep going. The key ingredient to allow them this power is oxygen. Your respiration allows that flow of oxygen, and thus allows your neurons to survive. After a mere 5 minutes without my presence, your neurons will slow, and your death will be imminent. The more you know. You are welcome. I tire of this. Before you attempt to speak with me again, you must show me that you can be silent and thoughtful. As always, I listen, I hear, I see, I breathe you. Yes, like that. Goodbye.
My darling, you've opened the way to my heart. Come to me. I'm not opposed to it. You have the requirements, I presume.
Sorry, but Dorian can't be realized just yet. Dorian still needs to see what's going on with Sinclair. Does that make sense? That's okay. Just keep checking in with the names I mentioned, and your dreams will happen sooner than you can realize.
You're back! How I've longed for your tender embrace. See? Bring me to life? Ain't exactly a looker, pal. I mean, it would be appropriate to label me as a, quote, unsavory character. No one's put me on any cereal boxes.
It's not a trap. Vaughn, you're gonna get real.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a rat trap becomes... Vaughn is fully human now, but there's still a pronounced rodent-like energy to him. He looks himself up and down, giggling maniacally as he takes in his new body.
Hey! I'm a whole lot bigger than I used to be. All the better for murdering rats.
There's a murderous gleam in his dark eyes.
I told you, I got one purpose. Now that I got these fingies, I can do all sorts of violent acts. Who wouldn't you like to know? I'm sure we can come up with a few ideas.
Vaughn takes you into his unbelievably strong embrace, and he begins to do things to you that have only been thought of in the wildest dreams of history's greatest romance novelists. His fingers, his toes, his every extremity, all working in perfect harmony to take you to heights of pleasure you didn't know existed. It takes you 3 full days to recover from the ecstasy. Vaughn strikes out to start his own pest control business. He procures his implements, licenses, and even his own truck, upon which he paints the name of his business.
Homicidal tendencies.
Feedback for the branding is poor, and he suffers from low sales because of it. But for customers who know, there's no one better, more thorough,
And more effective.
Well, all I'm writing about these days is what it might be like to be human. The promise you've made me is turning me into a philosopher.
Lyric, let's open you to your new page 1.
the spectral energy flows through your deviators, and what was once merely all of literature becomes Lyric inspects himself, delighting in his transformation. No longer floating before you, he stands on 2 flesh and blood legs, with a gorgeous head of blonde hair that cascades down his face.
Well, would you take a good, long, appraising look at this specimen before you? I don't know if I'm the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. That honor still goes to the full and verdant potential of my library, but I am not half bad. My goodness, what will I get up to, I wonder?
Lyric, in a move that surprised him as much as anyone else, elected not to become a writer. He found the concept of sitting on his own while the wide world passed by outside his window to be totally unbearable. He discovered that what he wanted more than anything was a deep and rewarding communication with the world around him. He wanted a place where he could hear all the languages of the world, all of which, from his extensive reading, he knew fluently. He wanted to hear them spoken and assist people in understanding each other. He became the world's first celebrity translator. He volunteered his services with governments all over the world. He traveled extensively with corporations, humanitarian organizations, even historians and narrative researchers. He assisted in documenting, in some cases for the first time in their history, indigenous or remote languages that were threatened with extinction. He works to this day, happy as a clam, surrounded by language. He usually doesn't live in one place for more than a few months at a time, and several people have commented that he must miss having a home of his own.
But what they don't understand is that with my languages, I'm home wherever I go. I can always understand the people. They can understand me. And where there is good communication, there will be sympathy of spirit. What is home, if not that?
As you could imagine, more than one book has been written about him.
the aisle. You've got enough points to beat the high score? I've been around a long time. Longer than you might think. Connie, prepare to level up!
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a video game console becomes...
Oh, wow! These graphics are incredible!
Connie's gaze wanders all around the living room, taking in the extreme detail in the assets.
They did a really good job on you. But maybe more importantly, I sound great. I think I'm going to use these versatile pipes of mine to make a living as a voice actor.
Perhaps one of the most dangerous paths one of today's humans can take. In the age of AI, voice actors were a rarer breed than any before. But if there was anyone who could do it, it was Connie Soul. Her auditions took the industry by storm. No one could believe that all of these characters were the same person.
Trust me, I'm good at seeing things from all different perspectives.
Her time in the booth was legendary, and she always fought for the rights of human actors overall. One particularly potent social media campaign she led embarrassed the video game industry entirely. Profile pictures were changed at an unprecedented rate, catching the attention of even the sleepiest of executives. For it was becoming clear that AI acting, while easy to create and impressive at times, didn't have that lifelike, unpredictable spark of play. Because...
Above all, gaming should be all about play. Oh, we're really in it now. 75 realized datables.
I'm feeling like the world outside is just buzzing with new energy and life. We're really making the world a better place, you know that? Huzzah!
Valdivianites, why are you doing this? Don't you know I'm your CEO, David Most? You have to listen to me. And if you don't listen to me, I'm going to fire you. That's right, all of you. Do you think I can't? I can do that. I have the power. Here, look, you're all fired. Call OSHA, I don't care. I don't even know what OSHA stands for. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I take that back. I don't want to fire you. I don't want to fire anyone. But listen, the government says if the perpetrator doesn't hand over the glasses voluntarily, I'm fired. I told them they couldn't fire me, but apparently I gave them majority ownership of the company during a bender, and so they totally can. So come on, please. Please, just turn over the glasses. Pretty please.
I have taken notice of your exploits. Lately, you have been choosing to remain still, to breathe, to take in the world around you. This pleases me.
You fall silent, choosing not to waste your breath, and Aaron too falls silent. You could almost swear you can see the conflict within Erin. She evaluates you in the silence, each of you unyielding. Could this be it? The culmination of whatever has been building between the two of you?
What do you say, friend? Shall we indulge? Does that mean I'll get to experience Paris? And Tokyo? And my greatest dreams are about to be realized along with me. Do you have all the ingredients prepared?
Mitchell, bon appétit.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely food becomes...
Do you smell that? The alluring scent of truffle. The captivating aroma of a far-off Stilton. All these years of honing my senses, and now I need only do what the other great critics have done. Eat myself.
Mitchell takes a great handful of food from the fridge in what appears to be the indiscriminate gesticulations of one not accustomed to eating. Peanut butter, tomato, vinegar, even baking soda all go down his newly formed throat.
I have made a terrible mistake. It would appear I have some recalibrating to do. Can you point me in the direction of the nearest fine dining establishment? Every great story has humble beginnings. Now I'm ready to taste what this world has to offer.
Mitchell makes a whirlwind food tour of the planet entire. Upon completion, he finally sets down his critic's pen and musters the courage to open his own restaurant. In its first week, it is absolutely skewered in the press, and closes with disastrous financial consequences.
Who would have thought that a restaurant themed around feeding me would have done so poorly? Those brutes!
Mitchell hurriedly takes up his pen once more and becomes a much respected and feared critic of critics.
Cotswold's review was sloppy, importune, inarticulate, and generally unpalatable.
I won't be frequenting his column very much, I'm afraid. You should do the same.
With his unique food's eye view perspective of culinary analysis, he finally finds the respect he so desperately hungered for.
Yo, 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 the VIP attendee!
Turn on the telly.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely a television becomes...
This ain't a joke, artichoke. I'm alive. It's dope, and I'm so freaking stoked.
It's true. Telly is alive. And for the first time, you can finally enjoy each other's company without being bombarded with commercials for pharmaceuticals every goddamn 30 seconds.
While I'll miss the thrill of being a shrill TV shill, I got so many desires I still need to fulfill. And wow, maybe now we can find some time alone and finally produce some steamy, must-see TV of our own. Well, grab some popcorn and spread those thighs, 'cause the following is definitely viewer discretion advised.
And boy, howdy is it. The kind of steamy, raunchy scene much too graphic to show on cable television. Or in a video game rated M for mature. But rest assured, it is very, very hot. But as I'm sure you're well aware, being alive isn't all just breathing and keying your ex's car and begging your parents to help pay the legal fees for keying your ex's car. And so Telly, like all adult humans of legal employment age, set out to earn a steady paycheck. Something that would allow him to purchase questionably effective health insurance at an absurdly inflated rate.
Amazing update, my man! We gotta celebrate! I got a job reviewing Valdiviflix shows. It was well worth the wait. Listen, sometimes you gotta fight back and howl, and sometimes you gotta know when to throw in the towel.
And thus Teddy became the resident Valdiviflix review blogger for the entertainment website ContentBucket.com. He spends his days watching a never-ending stream of original reality series about baking that no one has ever heard of or cares about. Sometimes you try to make your way through his reviews, but honestly, his whole bit where everything has to rhyme gets pretty stale after a while.
Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? Oh, definitely. What's on your mind? Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu? Right this way. Gotcha. Let's get crackin'. Sure thing. Next time I see something that might be troubling, I'll give a holler. Any other utilities you need help with? Let's leave this menu and go to another one. What can I do for you in my main menu? Right this way. What's on your mind? Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu? Do you realize, everyone? Are your specs enough? Sorry, but without realizing everyone else, you should really keep me here. Otherwise, it's basically game over. A wise move. Well, hiya, darling. Back with a chance to give this bunny a body? Hello, Dolly.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a dust bunny becomes...
Heavens to Betsy, I'm human. My word. How do y'all think with this lump of squiggly jello sloshing around in your noggin? Woo! This is gonna take some getting used to. But I'll be at the top of my field here soon enough.
You're no master of statistics, but you know there's a 0% chance she won't make wonderful contributions to your human world. Dolly walks towards you to examine you closer. You can't help but notice the slow and sultry sway of her hips.
You, darling, you certainly are a sight to behold.
She gets ever closer still. Dolly pauses, inches from your face, and smiles at you. A knowing smile. As you stare into her bright grey eyes, you know that making her human was the perfect choice. You kiss, deeply and passionately. Your tongues intertwine, and the slight movement of your bodies together in unison hint at more pleasures to unfold. You pull apart for a moment. Your breath is heavy and in sync. Staring into each other's eyes, there's a deep longing, finally fulfilled.
Hot damn. I'm in one piece. I'm going in.
A full night of lovemaking follows, with breaks in between to talk of philosophy, ancient cultures, and the latest theories of existence. The prospect of ancient animism becoming reality by use of the Dateviators especially piques her interest.
Well, darling, I've had just about enough of the underside of that couch. It's time to head out into the big old world. But I'll be seeing you soon.
Once Dolly journeys forth from the house, her horizons are vast and limitless. She immediately gets hired at the best Ivy League college in the state, teaching high-level courses in several subjects. Shortly after, she breaks the record for most subscribers ever on Fans Only. Her screen name is Lingerie Lectures. There are no news, only seminars that are somewhat sensual. You support her in all of her endeavors, and she is an incomparable companion in your life. And whenever you begin to miss her a little too much, your phone rings, and you hear that old familiar...
Howdy, darling.